I'm not racist. I just don't like the fact that you people are taking over everything. You bitch and complain about this and that, but every commercial like you. Every commercial that no more white people, no more white power. Yeah, white power. Record me. Okay, record me. Let's get some money. I will, because you got banned from Facebook. Well, you know what? It's called reverse racism. It's called reverse racism. People don't worry about it. That's really good shit. Hang a line. All you do is shoot guns and kill people and sell drugs. It's all do. So what are you gonna do about it right now? What are you gonna do?
As I have said before many times on Indisputable, we provide a few things here with the Karen highlights. Obviously, the Karenicity runs deep in this one. We provide a mirror for reflection and a mirror for correction. This is out of Canada. The location that this Karen is in has a makeup, I'm talking about ethnicity makeup, predominantly Asian, 46% East Asian, 20% white, 5% black, is noted in that particular community. So the question is, if she is such a racist individual, why does she go to places where she is bound to run into individuals who do not look like her? Maybe that's done intentionally. Bain, what are your thoughts here, brother?
Wow, so first and foremost, thank you for having me again, my good brother. Pleasure as always to be here. It was interesting that this young lady was given a lecture and a speech on racism, but did not understand the definition of racism. I think it was
Right.
Trish Rose who talked about structural racism being the normalization and legitimization of an array of dynamics, historical, cultural, institutional, and interpersonal that routinely advantage whites while producing cumulative and chronic adverse outcomes for people of color. That is a definition of racism, not what she was saying. I don't know where people are getting these definitions, but the power and the prejudice have to both be there for us to be having a conversation about racism.
Yeah, and that's interesting how you contextualize that, because I agree completely. And some of my white students are always surprised, especially when they are experiencing their first semester with me. I say, listen, people of color cannot be racist.
Cannot.
They cannot be racist because racism requires prejudice plus power. Racism is an ism. It is a team sport, basically, and it's the structure of it has to be intentionally deconstructed. It's a design thing, and if you are not part of the design, you are not inside of that thing. All right, so you can be in charge of helping deconstruct it. You can be a leader in that sense, but you can never be racist in the traditional sense. You can be bigoted, absolutely, but you cannot be racist. Racist requires power and prejudice.